Welcome to our mechanics demonstration for Team Gargoyle. Here we will demonstrate the speed up, slow down, wall jump, wall run, teleportation, and rocket jump mechanics. We have a basic character controller that can be moved with directional keyboard controls and can jump with space. This character controller is manipulated by all of our individual scripts in multiple ways, from tag interactions to rigid body effects. This first area contains both the speed up and slow down features worked on by Ashley Rivas. These two systems are similar and work to adjust the timescale of the world. Entering the red square on the left increases the player's speed, while exiting it returns it back to normal. The blue square on the right will cause time to slow down while the player is inside it. Since these mechanics adjust the timescale, all objects in the world are affected for as long as the player is in an either slow or speed area. Future plans for this feature include transitions between blocks that are much closer together, or adjusting how the player would function in overlapping zones in order to allow for more complex time transitions for the player. The second area is for the teleportation mechanic, built by Nicholas Lawton. There are 4 teleportation fields set up, and when the player enters one of these fields, they can press a key on their keyboard and teleport instantly to the corresponding point. The player will appear in the center of the teleporter they selected, and they continue to move between the portals for as long as they are inside a teleporter. There are 4 unique key presses to allow the player to choose which portal to move to. For the next build, we would like to add a UI button system to select the teleporters and potentially develop a short animation between a teleportation happening. The third area demonstrates both the wall jump by Justin Hansen and the wall run by James Hendershot. Here the player can run up the wall to climb it slightly, and then they will fall back down after a specific amount of time. The player can use this wall climb to move along any wall object. The player must jump onto the wall before they can use the wall run. The player will see themselves begin to fall regardless of input until the player has reached the ground, where they can perform the wall run again. The player can also use the wall jump, which allows them to jump again while moving up the wall. If the player has already jumped to get onto the wall, they can only use one wall jump and may not indefinitely scale the wall. They can change their jump direction by using different key presses, affecting their positioning after the jump is completed. Intended improvements are introducing a ricochet to the wall jump so the player can use it to propel themselves in the opposite direction once they make contact with a wall. We would also like to add a slide to the wall climb so the player begins to fall down the wall as they move. This will allow for more complexity with the wall run and can give more of a realistic feeling to the player. The last area is the rocket jump by Travis Imhoff. The rocket jump gives the player a higher, faster jump than a regular jump, and can only use it once before it has to recharge by touching the ground. The player can use this to scale higher objects like the taller platforms. To improve upon the rocket jump, we would like to add a jetpack/rocket boost object that appears and disappears when the player has the jump available to them. We would also like to work on adjusting how it can be used in tandem with the wall jump and wall run in order to avoid an excessive burst of height for the player and keep their upward momentum under control. Thank you for watching our presentation on Team Gargoyle's mechanics for the Milestone 1 project.